everyone! So today's video is super laid back. I went on Snapchat and I was like, what do you want to see? Skincare or makeup? Literally, nobody said makeup. I don't know if that's saying something about my makeup skills or if you're curious about my skincare, but yeah, I was like, ooh, well, I would rather film skincare anyways because I didn't have to get ready, so it was so cool. I'm like, oh, it's time to film. And this is it, like just this. So it was nice to not have to wear makeup to film. But yeah, so today I'm just going to be talking about my skincare. I first want to talk about my skin type, that way you know if some of the products I talk about might work for you. So my skin was dry and acne prone. And it's crazy to say that because for the longest time I was like, I'm not acne prone, I just break out. And it's like, yeah, because you're acne prone skin. In high school and the majority of college, I never would even get a pimple. And then the last years in college, I started breaking out like crazy, and I was welcomed to this new world of hormonal acne. And since then, it's kind of been like a battle for me, and I would go months with clear skin and then months with terrible skin. It was the on and off for me. I either had great skin or I had terrible skin. There was no in between. And this winter was the worst of my skin. I mean, I had pimples all around here. I didn't really film makeup tutorials when my skin was looking terrible because I just felt like I don't even want to look at my skin. Like, I hated it. So it's nice to feel like I'm back to getting my old skin again and not relying on a ton of products. What you're going to see in this routine is like 3 products and that's it. To me, I feel like if you have to use a ton of products, like 5 to 8 to 10 products at night to have good skin, then it's more the products than your skin. Like, I want my skin to be good on its own and to be able to stand on its own without these, you know, harmful products, because a lot of these products out there, I mean, how good could they be making your skin? Moral of my little spiel in my story is that my skin has gotten better because I simplified my routine. I'm only really going to talk about 3 to 4 products and then talk about some other things that you can do, like different facials and stuff. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this tutorial. I mean, well, is it a tutorial? I don't know. Let's get to it. So the face wash that I use is the CeraVe, which one do I have? The Hydrating Cleanser for dry to normal skin. So I know this is pretty popular if you have acne, or even if you just want just a super simple face wash that isn't going to do anything except clean your face. So it's not going to provide the acne medication in it. It doesn't have anything for fighting wrinkles, nothing. Like, this is just pure face wash, and that's why I like it. I like this dry one because it's hydrating. Like, when you put this in your hand, you can feel the hyaluronic acid in it, which is like the new thing for moisture, and people are putting it in moisturizers now, and I'm going to show you a product that's really great for hyaluronic acid. But yeah, this face wash has it in it, and I don't know, I really like it because it's not a clear face wash. When you put this on your hand, it just comes out like, I'll show you. It's like that. It kind of feels like conditioner. What am I going to do with this now? One second. This stuff reminds me a lot of hair conditioner, like how hair conditioner is white and it's got like, I don't know, like a silky feel. That's how this feels, and I only use this at night. I actually don't wash my face in the morning. Like, whoa, a YouTuber saying they don't wash their face in the morning. Like, I feel like when you come on YouTube and you do these routines, you're supposed to show the most aggressive routine. Like, this is what I do, and then I do that product, and then that product. I only wash my face once, and it's at night, and that's it. And sometimes, like a day like this where I have no makeup on, I might not even wash my face at all. Like, I really try to let my face just use its natural oils, just like my hair. You know how you guys know I don't really wash my hair that often. I let it build up its natural oils, and the same thing with my face. So yes, if I'm wearing makeup, I never go to bed with makeup on, ever. Yeah, I only wash my face once a day, if that. I do take a shower before bed where I'll just rinse up, so I am still like washing off like dirt or whatever if anything gets on my face, because it's just like, you know, you're sitting in the shower and all the water's coming down. So I still do something, but I might not always wash my face. This isn't the best for taking off makeup, so what I have to do is use this twice when I'm wearing like a full face, like foundation, bronzer, powder, all of that. I will have to use this twice, but it doesn't really bother me because I do like this stuff a lot. The next product that I use is something that I use morning and night. It's a serum, and this is by Is Clinical, and it's the Hydra Cool Serum. It really does feel cool when you put it on your face, and it comes out blue in like this little dropper. This is mainly hyaluronic acid. I get this facial called Fire and Ice every 4 to 6 weeks, and it is amazing. First, it's like the fire like burns your face a little. Honestly, it didn't even burn me. The girl that told me to get this facial, the girl that does my eyebrows, Stephanie, she was like, oh yeah, once they put on the stingy stuff, I jumped right off the table and I was like, ah, and she put it on me and I was like, are you gonna put on the stingy stuff yet? And she was like, oh boy, what do you do to your face? And I told her I'm on Retin A, and she was like, okay, then that makes sense. Like if you're using Retin A, which we'll talk about that towards the end, but if you're using Retin A, then your face basically is like immune to anything stingy. Anyways, I get the Fire and Ice facial, and this is part of the ice part. So first you get the stingy stuff and it burns, and then she does like this ice stuff, which is the ice part. And then she puts on the Hydrocool Serum, and this is one of the products that you can buy from that facial. You can't buy everything because it is supposed to be done from a professional and not someone like me that would probably use it every day and be like, oh, I'm gonna do it again. But she told me this is her favorite product to recommend to all of her clients, whether they're in their 20s like me or older, because you want to have that plump skin. She was talking about how J-Lo always has the plump, like moisturized skin, and we're always attracted to her makeup, but it's really always because her skin is always looking moisturized and hydrated. It's not super matte or super, I don't know, I can't even think of the other words, but anyways, it doesn't matter. This is what I have on right now, and it just gives your skin like that, like dewy but almost like wet look. Like just like these cheeks you just want to like kiss and bite. Like they just look so like plump and everything. So yeah, I put this all over my face, even under my eyes, just everywhere. Just the tiniest bit. I'm trying to make it last because I don't like to keep buying skincare when I don't need it. That's why I like getting facials, whether you go to her or anybody, is they squeeze out the stuff underneath your skin. That's something that I cannot do anymore. I promised her I would stop squeezing my own face because I just make a mess and I just look like a pizza face when I do that. I just make all these little marks. But yeah, if you can get a facial, even if you don't get the full on, like I know they have like these speedy facials now where they'll just do like the face cleaning, the steaming, and the squeezing. That way it's a little bit cheaper and more wallet friendly. So that's basically what I do. And all those bumps under the skin that you really can't take away with skincare, they go down and deep clean them out. So that's one thing I would definitely recommend if you are suffering from acne or bumps or anything. Definitely get a facial, you know, 4, 6, 8 weeks, and you will see your skin change dramatically. And as a rule of thumb, you always do serum first, moisturizer second. So she wanted me to get the Skin Suticals. Which one did I get? Rich Restore Moisturizer for normal to dry skin. So once again, normal to dry skin for me. This is just what I want to smell like always. I love the smell of skincare when you're putting it all on at night and you just smell like laundry. I feel like that's what all my cheat days shirts smell like too. Like they just smell like clean, like I don't know. I love the smell of like clean products, and you're getting into bed at night and you don't want to go in with like a ton of chemical smelling things. I don't know, I just feel like that would bother me. So good. I wish I could just be like, here, touch the back of my hand. Like it feels so good, and that lasts all day. So that's morning and night, and I wake up with just dewy, hydrated feeling skin, and all throughout the day. I don't need to keep reapplying it, and that's another way you know if something's good. You don't need to keep using it over and over again. It's so simple, right? These 3 products, that's my skincare right there. I mean, those are the products that I use consistently. These 2, morning and night. This one just night, sometimes when I'm wearing makeup or I feel like my face needs a deep cleaning, and that's it. So now we'll talk about the Retin A. For the longest time, I didn't know I was using Retin A because the stuff I have is called tretinoin gel. And I guess it's a form of Retin A, or it's a generic brand of Retin A, I don't even know. But I got the stuff from my doctor. The copay is only $5, so it makes more sense to go to your doctor if you're interested in Retin A rather than trying these expensive brands that could be up to like $400 or $500. Crazy, right? When I paid $5 and probably have a stronger dose. But yeah, so I was really just getting the terrible hormonal acne, and I started this in September. And I didn't do it good at all. I would use it sometimes, and then sometimes I wouldn't. And the one thing your doctor will stress to you is you have to be consistent with Retin A. I use a pea-size amount. She told me the size of my fingernail, that's it. So I would take just a tiny little pea-size amount and just put little dots over my face and then just blend that all in. And I would be like, that's not enough. Like, that's not going to help me. But if you're using Retin A, you know that is enough. I have tried using more. I've burned my face before. I've peeled my face before. It was all peeling and gross. So I'm going to tell you the good and bad with Retin A. It's amazing because eventually you get to the point where I'm at now, where your skin is just looking so much more clear than before, and really, like, I look in the mirror and I'm like, I don't need to wear makeup today. It also helps early stages of wrinkles, so I know that when I was looking it up, it says that it helps with crow's feet and smile lines, so I mean, that's good. You're killing acne and maybe helping with wrinkles in the future, I don't know. So that's a good thing. The bad part of Retin A is it's really hard in the beginning. You have to stay so consistent and your face looks worse before it's better. I got the really bad breaking out beforehand, which only some people get. I got, of course I did. A lot of people can only use this once a week. I'm one of those people. I only use this Saturday night. I don't know why I picked Saturday night, but I did. And you use like a pea-sized amount. That's it. It's hard because I had to redo my makeup sometimes, like your skin just peels because it's exfoliating, and that's why this works. It's getting your skin to exfoliate really fast. So it is great, but just beware, the first month is going to really suck. Only use it once a week, only use a tiny bit, and you do have to get this from your doctor. Okay, so these two things are another thing that I want to mention, especially with using Retin A. So a lot of you guys know I get laser hair removal, and when I started that, they have scared me so much about the sun. They're like, you have to be careful, you know, not only the wrinkles, but you could, you know, get dark spots from the sun and all that kind of stuff. So I actually buy this tinted moisturizer, which also has SPF in it, from the place that I get laser hair removal. It's by Revision, and it's a tinted BB cream. And if you've been following me on Snap since I made my Snapchat, I think like May or June I started snapping. Snapping, that's so funny to say. I remember doing like a little mini haul and I'm like, oh, I got this for summer. It has SPF in it. So it's really dewy. As you can see, it does come out a color, but for the longest time, especially when my skin was bad, I hated this stuff. It would piss me off because this covers like nothing. The main purpose of this is to protect against the sun, but they also did put a little color into it, and you know, it does make your skin look really dewy. I've tried the matte one too. I don't like the matte one. It makes my skin too matte because it's already has a tendency to be dry. So I like this one. It will even your skin a tiny bit, but you will see all your pimples come through. Now that my skin is better, I love this stuff. I love it on a day like when I'm going to the mall and I don't want to wear any makeup at all. I put this on so it's still protecting my skin when I'm driving and outside, but it just evens it just the tiniest bit. The reason why this is so good is because it has zinc oxide in it. So I found another BB cream that also has zinc oxide in it. That's, I guess, what you're supposed to look for when you're buying something with SPF. You want to make sure it has zinc oxide. So this one is by It Cosmetics, and this one covers just as much as a foundation. So say you are, you know, in the early stages of fighting your acne and pimples and redness, and you do want to cover, but you don't want a full-on foundation, and you do want to protect against the sun because you're using something like this or a glycolic acid or anything. This one by It Cosmetics will still, you know, protect against the sun. It has zinc oxide in it, but it covers pretty much everything. I've used this in a tutorial before as a foundation. Like, that's how thick it is. And then I meant to say that is everything, guys. That's all I wanted to talk about, but my camera had to die. So I hope you guys have a great weekend. I will talk to you guys soon. Make sure if you're using Retin A, you do buy a BB cream with SPF. That was the last thing that I wanted to mention. But yeah, have a great day, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye.